We're going to do a wrist sprain taping for you today. And here with our buddy Tristan, and he sprained his wrist. So we want to do a mechanical correction on the wrist that does a circumferential wrap. Mechanical correction is a 50 to 75% tension, so it's quite a bit to just basically provide stability. And you want to bring the wrist this way, and you want to spread your fingers out for me. Just hold them right there. Let's bring it down to that part. You spread the fingers out so you don't get it too tight. And this tape, it's not going to cut off circulation because it is flexible. It has that stretchability. I believe that's a real word. Anyways, you go 50 to 75%. So there's about maximum. So I back it off about half. And lay it down. Go ahead and turn it over. And I don't put any tension on the ends. Okay. And you're going to rub it to activate it. Okay, so that gives some stability. Now, the other thing you want to do is, depending on which motion hurts, okay, if bending the wrist down hurts, well, then you want to resist that or prevent that. So you take another piece of tape. I just pull these out of anywhere. See what we got there. So, and you put this up here, and you want to bring his wrist into the extension position. Again, about 50 to 75% right there when it's up like that. All right, so it makes good contact. Now he bends his wrist down. I'm holding both ends of the tape so we don't get tension on the ends. That tape is a little long. It doesn't have to be that long. But what that does is the recoil action of this tape will actually kind of hold him up into that position, or want him to go there. So it will prevent or resist him from going down, okay, if that's the painful position. Now, if the opposite is true, and wrist extension hurts, or bending your wrist back, and you don't want to do that, well, you get another piece of tape. And you put it on the opposite side. Now, the problem with this direction of trying to reduce or prevent wrist extension is you end up having the tape on the palm. And what I have found is it just doesn't really stick really well on the palm. Okay, because we wash our hands. But the theory is like that. So to prevent you bending your wrist back, you put a piece on the front, about 55 to 75% tension like I showed you. And the opposite is true for this direction. And there you have it, taping for a wrist sprain.